Best believe. And I've talked about my conversation with Rich Homie Quan before he died. I was going to take this one to the grave, but he died.
Yeah.
So I'm able to talk about it. But with Quan, George Chidi had brought up in our last interview that this whole thing was about Quan not wanting to sign
to Birdman,
to Young Thug or whatever else.
Rich Gang.
Yep. And they started to pressure him, and Nut got in the middle of it, and this whole situation was over that. And there was paperwork that was going to be brought up in court specifically over that, and George Chidi sent me the paperwork. And I said, I'm not going to put this out because me and Quan are cool. I did his first interview, so let me just talk to him about it. So I called him up. I'm like, yo, I got something important to talk to you about. He's like, all right, let's FaceTime. I'm like, cool, let's do that. And I'm like, listen, this is what I found out. This is what was mentioned in the interview. I'm cutting this part out. But they're saying that this whole thing is about you not wanting to sign, to Young Thug or Rich Gang or whatever. And then this is ultimately what led to, Nut getting killed. And he said, yeah, that's true. He said, that's true. He said, and if I had signed to them, I'd be in jail with the rest of them. He said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. I said, do you want to talk about this at one point? He goes, no. I said, cool. For over a year, you never heard me mention it. I'm saying, I remember I circled back with him a couple months before he died. I said, yo, listen, blah, blah. So do you still want me to keep this quiet? He goes, yeah. I said, okay, cool. Keep it quiet.